What's going on, guys? Sky of Techlifetoday back with another video, and in today's video we are doing the 16th edition of the Techlifetoday weekly podcast. We've been doing this for 16 weeks now. I can't believe it. It's pretty incredible, and for the very first time we're doing it on FriendLife. Again, be sure to subscribe to us on FriendLife. We'll show that to you real quickly. Alright, be sure to follow us on here. Again, friendlife.com/techlifetodayco. Very much so appreciated. We've already have 64 followers. Very much so appreciated, as it always is. Thank you guys so much for that. Very much so appreciated. It's pretty awesome to see that we have that many viewers in this. It's pretty incredible that we have so many supporters on this. So yeah, thank you very much. We may have times we have experienced some issues before FriendLife. It's not bad though. But if we do experience any issues, we're gonna stop the FriendLife stream. I'm just letting us know, letting everyone know on FriendLife right now to the viewers. If we do wind up experiencing any issues, we will end the stream and it'll come back on. So if you see us go for some reason, for any reason, wait like 10 seconds, refresh the page. Actually, wait about a minute, then refresh the page. You should see the stream back up. All right. So we have been experiencing technical difficulties recently with the internet. So if I encounter any of those issues, that's why. So to any of those, to the viewers that are in stream, if you see that there's any issues, just wait about a minute, refresh the page, and then you should see stream back up, ready to go. But with that being said, let's get right into it. Let's just make sure everything's going good and we can get started. So this week on Techlifetoday Weekly Podcast, we'll be talking about a bunch of different things, like YouTube Red, which is basically YouTube's new streaming service for videos. The OnePlus X, it's $250 super phone, if you will. The Heuer Smartwatch. There you go. Been remember for a long time, and much more. So we're gonna get right into it. We are gonna start off with YouTube Red. Now, before I do anything, I gotta make a disclaimer. Make sure you have your food. Make sure you have your drinks. Get ready. Enjoy the show. I have my chips right here. And something to drink. Water. All right, now let's enjoy the show. So the first thing we're talking about is YouTube Red, which, if you didn't know, YouTube for months have been working on it. There's been rumored to work on this their own streaming service. They worked on it. And they run up. We had some speculation about it, with it not being paid for YouTubers. They're not paying us, the YouTubers, for the subscription, other things like that. And it wound up being that they were going to wind up paying us, but not as much. So, for example, they're still going to pay us, but they're not going to pay us the full amount. So a lot of people were wondering about that. A lot of people on the YouTube channel were worrying about this. But don't worry, it's not a big deal. YouTube Red's basically where you can have ad-free videos, which I think is pretty cool. But quite frankly, there's a majority of people have ad blockers for their computers, tablets, smartphones, etc. Even in iOS 9 now with the iPhone, iPad, iPod Touch, that kind of stuff, they have ad blockers to where it wouldn't show the ads. So that's kind of useless. I'm assuming that there'd be an exception for you. That's what I'm trying to say. Another thing that's very important, in my personal opinion, is you can save offline. You can save videos and songs on your mobile device to watch offline. Like, for example, any video, like right now, this podcast. If you have YouTube Red, if you got the YouTube Red subscription, you can actually save this video right now onto the YouTube channel, and there you go. It's not that hard. You'd save it to or download it, and you can watch it at a later time, like maybe in the car, on a road trip, anything like that. Which I think at the end of the day is very useful. Another thing that's pretty cool is you can have background play. So you can keep all your videos playing while other apps are turned off, or your screen's turned off, or anything like that. So that's something that's very important. Now, don't get me wrong, there's other companies that have this already. Other things have it already. Like there's all these different apps, like third-party apps that you can download from the Play Store, as well as the App Store for iOS, which let you do this, which let you do exactly that. They can you can just turn off your phone, and it'll still play the video, or play a song, turn it off, still play the video and or song, or even if you just go to another app, same exact thing. So while these are pretty much the main features where you can have ad-free videos, save offline, background play, it's pretty much what we've already seen from other companies. I mean, quite frankly, there's nothing really new here, in my personal opinion, that makes this better than any other company's service. I mean, let me know what you guys think real quick in here. Oh, stream got hidden. Let me just move it around real quick. Give us a second, guys. All right, so is it good now? Yeah, but we're having some issues right now with the stream. So we are on mobile. We apologize. It looks like it says the stream will be shut down because of the connection being very bad. If that's the case, all right, guys. So it looks like we are about to lose this. We apologize. If this is the case, we're gonna restart the stream real quick, and we'll be back in a minute. So we apologize. We're gonna turn this on. We apologize. Thank you, Smash TV, for liking this. All right, so let me just include some more movement real quick. Let's do some movement real quick. Turn on a light or something. All right, maybe that will fix it. All right, we apologize for this. Again, to those that are on YouTube, I apologize for the issues that you're seeing right now. It shouldn't be an issue. I don't know why this is happening. Let me see if this says stream's still up or anything. Again, so let me just. It does look like it's not. It doesn't look like it's on here anymore. So with that being said, I'm gonna see what to do. I don't. To Smash TV, are you still on here? Do you still hear us or no? All right. It doesn't look like it. So we're gonna while we refresh it, we're gonna redo to continue talking. I gotta admit, YouTube Red's pretty cool. It's not a bad idea, but I can't admit that's a great idea. I don't think. All right, it's being shown again. All right. So, just be honest with you, to be completely honest with you guys, I don't see what's so great about it. I don't see what's so great about YouTube Red in general. I don't see anything that's in particular fantastic. I don't see anything that's in general things. I don't see how it's better than the competition. Now, real quickly, Smash TV, can you see us or not? Or not? All right, so it doesn't look like he can actually hear us. So that being said, I'm going to end the stream, redo it, and then bring it back up. That kind of stinks. Let me just retype it up real quick. YouTube Red 1 + X tag Heuer. I think it's Smartwatch. It's pretty cool.
So you're going out for a night out on YouTube.
But I hardly know you.
Really?
See what happens next.
1 minute, guys. I apologize for those that are watching on here.
This is Dan Seifert at The Verge, and we are here in New York looking at the brand new.
I really do apologize. It shouldn't be this difficult right now. Switch cameras.
Like you'd expect on an Android Wear device.
I apologize to the viewers. I really do. I'm sorry for the issues that you're experiencing right now, or you have to watch through this. It's kind of crazy. It really is incredible. But real quickly, YouTube Red, I like the idea. Don't get me wrong, I like it a lot. But however, the only problem with it is that it isn't very good. I don't think it's I don't see what's so unique about it. That's the problem. Maybe that's a problem I'm not understanding, or maybe that's the thing I'm not understanding completely. I don't understand what makes it so great. I really just don't. Yeah, but it's true. I don't think there's anything in this service that makes it great. That's my personal opinion. All right, hello to the viewers. Right now we're talking about the Heuer Smartwatch, the 1 + X, YouTube Red, and much more. This is Techlifetoday weekly podcast. To those that might have gotten kicked out earlier, we apologize, but we're gonna get right into it. Get yourself a water or something to drink, get yourself some chips, something to eat, and enjoy the show. We're gonna get started right now. We've actually been doing through this, but the connection's been pretty bad. But yeah, so YouTube Red as a whole, to sum it up before you guys go crazy. YouTube Red's okay. It's not bad. It's just I think it could be a lot better. I just do. In my humble opinion, I see it being a good idea at first. However, in the long run, I don't see what makes it so great. And that's my personal opinion. Again, I can't emphasize enough. A lot of viewers have different opinions. Let me know real quickly, actually, about that. If you guys have an opinion on this topic, YouTube Red, or any topics that we discuss, leave a comment on here because on stream. I want to hear what you guys think. But as an overall, YouTube Red is a good idea for the company. I just don't see what makes it so great or unique in that matter. So that's my personal opinion. I don't see what's so great about it. But again, that's me. That's just my opinion. Let us know what you guys think. We're going to head over to the next topic right now. All right, so let me just move over to the OnePlus X, which is our next topic today that we're talking about. Now, who in the stream has heard about the OnePlus X? And while you answer that, I'm going to talk about it. This is a beautiful smartphone. Now, don't get me wrong. You guys have heard of my past fights with OnePlus. I don't like OnePlus as a company. I'm never going to buy a product from OnePlus. I can't stand them as a company. And if you watch our videos on OnePlus, you'll understand why we hate them. Or I'm not going to go into it too much, but pretty much to make it simple, we were doing a giveaway. All right, we did a big giveaway of a OnePlus code. All right, we got a OnePlus 2 code. We got 3 of them, or 2 of them, excuse me. That day, like one day, it was like maybe about a month ago now. We received the code via email. It takes a long time. We had to wait like 6 months for the codes. So after 6 months, we finally got the codes, and then we give it to the winner. We were doing a giveaway of the OnePlus 2 codes. So we gave it to the winner, as we should, and basically the winner writes back saying, or the commenter writes back, I'm not going to disclose the name, but the person writes back saying that the code didn't work. All right, so either code didn't work. That's a problem, first off. So I was like, all right, I'm going to do whatever I can to fix the issue. So I contact OnePlus about the issue immediately. I don't receive a response at first, so I contacted them back. I finally received a response, and let's see if I can show you guys. Here we go. All right, so here's the code. To anyone that can't can figure it out, there's the information. But before, we were kind of in a little fight with them about it. They wrote back finally, but through messaging, so because they didn't want anyone else to see it. So right here that says, I appreciate that. Sorry to say that the invite you've provided was expired. How is it expired when we just got it? That's the first thing. Please refer to this page for details. All right. I was thinking maybe I can refer to the page and maybe better. No, when you refer to the page, it says, I'm sorry. When you do this, unfortunately, the means that doesn't work. So I'll show that to you real quick. So see here, it'll say, when an invite code expires, the corresponding OnePlus 2 is allocated to someone else. How is that fair to a viewer? How is that fair to someone that's buying the phone? That, in my personal opinion, is nuts. How is this something that can be fair for anyone? That's just ridiculous. I mean, you just got to speak realistically here. That is absolutely hideous for a company to think of, even think about doing, as a potential. And in the long run, it's a terrible thing to do. So in this case, I'm very disappointed in the company for doing that. I know I'm angry about it, but I hate OnePlus for that reason, and I have always hated OnePlus since then because of that. I can tell you the date. Let me just get it up real quick. It was on October 15th when I started the conversation with them a little bit. Into depth. I hate them now because of that. But now they don't care to help out. They don't really want to help out. That's the thing. They don't want to help you as a customer. And that's what's disappointing to me as a consumer, as a potential buyer. And I get that from the company. That's disappointing. I think that's very disappointing. In my personal opinion, I don't like how they did that. And quite frankly, it's aggravating. I can honestly say that very aggravating to see this. Take another swig of water. It's aggravating. It really just, it gets to my, it hurts. It really is aggravating. However, I'm going to give credit where credit's due. This phone, the OnePlus X, hands down, I've never even looked at it. I can tell you right now, it's the best budget smartphone that's under $250. Hands down, nothing beats it. Let me tell you why. Because of the glass. The premium quality, the aluminum siding, and the glass front and back, Gorilla Glass 4. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful phone. I don't mind their hardware. I've used it before. I've never had a problem with their hardware. The problem is that it's a company that it's terrible. Invite code, yeah, don't get me wrong, next month there's not going to be an invite code anymore. But the problem is it's a company that stinks. It's not necessarily the phone. I think the phone's great. The problem is the company's garbage. All right, now just to get over, just to not bother about that anymore, I'll talk to you a little bit about specs. It has a 13 megapixel rear camera, a 2.2 megapixel, I think it said, with 2.2 aperture, and an 8 megapixel front facing camera. That's crazy. Not even the majority of flagships have that. The LG G4 does, I know for a fact. I think maybe the Note 5. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's the other phone that has that. But it's a nice phone. It looks great. It's a 1080p screen. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's a gorgeous phone. It has a good display. I think it's 5 inches. It's not an ugly phone by any stretch of the imagination. The problem is the company, and that's what aggravates me so much about it. I would probably buy this phone if it wasn't from OnePlus. The customer support stinks. They stink as a company, and quite frankly, it aggravates me. It really does aggravate me to an extent. Oxygen OS, it's okay. I mean, nothing too special about it. It's pretty much stock Android with more features. But quite frankly, I'm not a huge fan of the company. That's the problem. I would go out and buy it right now if it was a better if there was a better company. So, for example, if Motorola was the company was the one that made this phone, I would go out and buy it today. Because it's one from OnePlus, I think I'm gonna have to take a break from it. All right, see here. Let me go over the specs real quick. Alright, so there's two different variations. The Onyx model was $250 model, and then the ceramic model, which is the really cool looking but really hard to manufacture model. That'll cost £389 or euros. 138 grams, not too bad. Ceramic is actually lighter, which I was kind of shocked about. Oxygen OS 5.1.1 Lollipop. A Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 processor with a 2.3 GHz quad-core CPU, which is not bad. Don't be wrong. It's definitely last year's specs, but it's not bad. It's not. I mean, quite frankly, there's like the HTC 188, A9. It's on like a 617 chip or somewhere around there. So it's not a bad phone, though. Don't be wrong. It's not bad. The specs aren't bad. Nothing's bad about the phone. It's just this company. It can be. I think the company could be better. It's a good phone though. It looks nice. It really does catch the majority of people's attention, I think. 16 gigs of onboard storage with expandable storage up to 120 gigs. That's really cool. I mean, that's a killer feature, as well as with 3 gigs of RAM, which is pretty awesome. One thing that's very but I think it's big enough, is a 2,525 milliamp battery. It's probably going to last through a day. I mean, not very many 5-inch phones have that big of a battery. There are phones that have that, but the majority don't. Sorry, I made a mistake. Gorilla Glass 3, I apologize about that. And OLED, which might be okay. 13 megapixel for rear camera. I went through this already with you guys. It looks pretty cool. No 4K recording, but that's kind of to be expected at that point. Again, it's pretty cool. No fingerprint scanner, which is kind of disappointing, but that's how it is. I mean, real speaking, it's a budget phone. It's $250. You're really not gonna expect too much from it. So it's $250, and it comes with the OnePlus X itself, micro USB cable, which is kind of shocking. It doesn't look like it might be USB Type C, but it doesn't state it. I'm gonna keep looking, but I don't think it's USB Type C, which is interesting. A charger, obviously, protective case, which is this is something I like about OnePlus, but it's something that a lot of manufacturers make, like Blue, as well as Motorola. So they're not the only company now. Start Guide and that kind of garbage, boring stuff. It doesn't make you want to fall asleep. I want to look real quick, and I want to see if it. It just says USB, micro USB. So I guess it's just a micro USB cable. It's not anything special. It's interesting to say the least. And let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below about this. I mean, it's a very interesting topic as a whole, and I just want to hear what you guys think. I mean, it's very interesting to say the least, in my personal opinion. So let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below about this, or right now in the stream. With that being said, though, we have our 3-minute break as we always do with the podcast. So with that being said, we are going to get right into it with our 3-minute timer. Or let me just stop that real quick. All right, so I'll be back in about 3 minutes, guys. I'm going to continue talking to the viewers on the stream or on Friend Life. But to those that aren't on Friend Life or on YouTube, we're going to have a 3-minute break as we always do about the halfway point. We went halfway with the stories, and we'll be back with you guys in a few minutes. All right, so we are back in the stream. Welcome to everyone that's in here. So the final topic that we have today that we really do want to talk about in depth to a certain extent, is the Heuer smartwatch. All right, so for those that were waiting, thank you to halfway break peeps. Again, it's pretty awesome. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. Thank you to everyone that has checked out our stream. Again, make sure you have your whatever you want. Really, it doesn't make a difference, but make sure you have what you want. I mean, really. Enjoy the show. I mean, really. We do this once a week. All right. Actually, I'm going to refresh the page. So that being said, to the 2 viewers that are in the stream, it'd be greatly appreciated if you refresh the page in a second, about 30 seconds, so you can check out our stream again. So, again, greatly appreciate if you were to do that. I had some internet issues, so that's kind of why we have to refresh it. I had to go in a different area or I had to turn off my LTE or turn off my Wi-Fi, excuse me. But I apologize. we'll be back in about a minute. Thank you for all your support, and those that are in the stream, we'll be back in probably about 30 seconds. All right, I'm just trying to make sure everything's going good real quick, guys. All right, so I'm refreshing it. All right, so the stream. All right, it's gonna say it real quick, guys. To the viewers, this is gonna be a slightly different type of stream, only because we're still trying to figure out the little kinks to this, to the friendly app. That makes sense. We're gonna experience some issues. It's kind of granted. It's kind of no matter what's gonna happen, but I do apologize for that. So welcome to the viewers that are in the stream right now. Thank you very much to everyone that's in here right now. We are talking about the Heuer smartwatch. All right, so each week, if you didn't know, we do a Techlifetoday weekly podcast. So it's a podcast about all the latest tech news. This week, for the very first time, we're doing it on Friend Life. So all the viewers, thank you very much for that. We're going to be doing it here without you guys. So enjoy. We're going to be here for about another 5 minutes, talking away, enjoying ourselves. Be sure to like this stream if you want to see more of this content. It'd be greatly appreciated. Again, leave us any of your questions, comments, anything like that right now, or anytime during this. And with that being said, we're going to get right into it. We're going to enjoy yourself, get something to eat, enjoy yourself, and we're going to get right into the stream. We're going to do this, and let's enjoy it. Again, also, it would also be very greatly appreciated if you were to follow us on here. It would be, again, greatly appreciated. It would help the channel out a ton, and would help us bring out more content to you guys. So let's get right into it. Let's get started. And the next thing we're going to talk about is the Heuer smartwatch, which is a beautiful smartwatch. I gotta say, to say the least, it's very beautiful. It's a $1,500 smartwatch, like rumors claimed, but it's a luxury timepiece. And I think that's what makes it so different from the Crab. It's a very beautiful phone, beautiful smartwatch. So I have the Android Wear smartwatch, as many of you might see. To those that are in the stream, you can see that very easily. But to those that are in the stream, you're not going to see that at all. All right. Let me just go through some of these real quick. So there's some of my notifications. So thank you to Dark Angel for liking our post. Let me just move this around real quick, guys. It looks like it's hidden for some reason. I apologize for that. Let me just turn off the lights. Turn it back on. All right, so there's a little thing that might help it out a little bit. But as you can see here, here's our notifications. All right, so thank you to Dark Angel for checking out the stream. It's very much so appreciated. Thank you very much for that. We're gonna give a little shout out, but we like this a lot. I mean, quite frankly, we like the idea. It's just it's too expensive. I think that's a problem with it. It's a very expensive smartwatch. I think that's the main gripe I have with the watch. I mean, who's gonna spend $1,500 on a smartwatch other than Apple fanboys who are gonna spend that much money on a watch? Quite frankly, I'm not going to be one of those people that go out, spend $1,500, and get a smartwatch. However, this is, I think, very important. I think a lot of people need to know this. And this is going to be pretty cool. To those of the viewers, that are in the stream right now, let me know what you think. This is very interesting. And anyone, really. If you didn't know, all right, so Heuer is releasing a smartwatch today. They released it today in New York, and it's going to be it's out today for pre-order on their website. Now, here's the deal, though. The majority of their watches are $1,500. All right, $1,500 all the way to like $100 grand. It's not a cheap watch. Don't get me wrong there. But let me see if I can go and look it up real quick for you guys. Here are just a few of their smartwatches, just to get it up real quick. Here are their watches, as you can see here. It's a nice. It's not a bad line, quite frankly. It's a nice line. It looks good. But I'm gonna try to turn it dark so you guys can see a little better. Let me know if that helps you out any. But it looks very good. I mean, here are some of their watches. I think you see here. Let me just click on that real quick to show you all. So it goes all the way from like 10 grand all the way to all the way from $1,000 all the way up to like 100 grand. It's crazy. So they're releasing the Heuer smartwatch for $1,500. The catch is that you at any time, let's say you didn't, let's say you had the watch, you got it for a week, and then for some reason you hated it. All right, so you hated the watch, you didn't want it anymore. This is all you need to do. You need to contact Heuer, and no joke, they will, which I think is incredible. I think it's a smart move. They'll trade your your Android Wear smartwatch, Heuer smartwatch, for a $1,500 smartwatch from watch, excuse me, from Heuer that is the same price. So they'll give you one of these watches. So if you, rather than wanting, for example, let's say you thought it'd be a great idea to have an Android Wear smartwatch in the beginning from Heuer, but then after about a few weeks, you're like, no, I don't like this. You can switch it out and get an analog one from the company for no charge. You just switch them out. That's all you need to do. I think that's a very smart move. I think that's something that more companies need to start doing if it was possible for them to do it. It's really just a cool thing. I gotta admit, it's really cool. So here's some photos of the Heuer smartwatch. It's a very beautiful smartwatch. Don't get me wrong. It's a very beautiful timepiece. I think it definitely looks the most like a normal watch, if you will. It looks very good, though. Admittedly, by far, for example, if you compare this to my Android Wear smartwatch, my Moto 360, yeah, you can make it look better with better design, like this. All right, but it's never gonna beat an actual watch. All right. So if you're comparing this to a normal watch, don't, because it's not a normal watch. I mean, really, it's not a normal watch. It does all the basic features, tells time, but not many of the watches out there today, smartwatches, excuse me, look like a watch. And that's what makes this company so awesome compared to the others. They've specialized in this for years, which is why I would probably get a watch from them compared to other companies. However, $1,500 price tag, that makes it a little crazy, in my humble opinion. So, realistically speaking, let us know what you guys think. It's expensive. Don't get me wrong there. Very expensive. But it's a beautiful, beautiful smartwatch. Again, I'm going to go through the photos, keep going through them. It looks very reminiscent of a normal smartwatch. And that's what I think is kind of crazy. I mean, admittedly, it's kind of crazy. That's the case. So look at this. It's beautiful. All right, so it does everything a normal smartwatch does, but it looks like a watch. But it's expensive. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that probably grates the majority of viewers. All right, but it is a beautiful, beautiful smartwatch. Maybe not with the rubber band, but maybe if you change it up, like leather or metal, it'll look hot. All right, it looks really, at the end of the day, it is a beautiful, beautiful smartwatch. For the price, it's expensive. Don't get me wrong there. But it's gorgeous. I mean, really, you can't beat that. It's a gorgeous watch. I can't emphasize enough. I mean, real speaking, if you're comparing that to this, my Moto 360, both watches are great. All right, so both watches are beautiful. However, if you're gonna go timepiece versus timepiece, I'd say if you're comparing the two of them, so there's the one watch in the end, and this is only pretty much for those that are watching on stream, because the other one, the viewers that are not on stream, you can't see it. But if you compare the two, real speaking, the one on the left looks more of a smartwatch. It looks like a smartwatch. It's a smartwatch. Or it looks like a watch, excuse me. It's a smartwatch, but it does more. I think that's what makes it so much better than the competition. You see what I'm trying to say? I mean, real speaking, I think that's my personal opinion. Let us know what you guys think. To the viewers in the stream right now, let me know what you think, because I'm very interested to see that. I'm very interested to hear what you think about this. And frankly, the majority of viewers like it. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people like it. Just how many people are actually going to buy it? That's the problem. That's a question that everyone's probably going to need to ask in the long run. I mean, rather get this, would you rather get a $1,500 smartwatch or a normal watch, normal smartwatch like this for $100? And it's great. It works just as well, same platform, everything. The only thing that makes it different of course, is that it's not from a known smartwatch company, and it doesn't look like a normal watch. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Twitter, Instagram, links, description as always. If you have any questions, let us know. We're very interested to hear what you guys think. We're gonna end it off in about a minute or so. So enjoy. Oh, one more thing. There's one thing that people really did want to see. Which is funny. I'm gonna go to the website. I'm gonna put out an announcement video. Either if I haven't done it yet, it's gonna be soon. But Techlifetoday, if you didn't know, we had a giveaway going on for about a week and a half. And we finally announced the winners. I'm very happy about that. Again, I'm sorry for the internet issues. That's why everything was preloaded for the most part. So I do apologize for that. Looks like we are experiencing some issues with the website loading. Below. But again, everything's down there in its normal habitat. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We apologize for the wait a minute. Stream will be shut down. Thank you very much, stream. Let's hope this will get fixed. But real quickly, thank you so much. Greatly appreciated as always. And yeah, we apologize for not uploading a Techlifetoday podcast last week. We had some issues, quite frankly, multiple issues with the stream, to where we couldn't do that. Oh great, I earned a penny. But no joke. Thank you guys so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.